Woody Harrelson and Justin Theroux, they're starring in the new HBO limited series White House Plumbers. It's a comedy from the creators of Veep about two men at the center of the Watergate scandal, Howard Hunt and G. Gordon Liddy. We had a fun talk about it yesterday. Harrelson and Theroux are teaming up for the first time on screen as Hunt.
It's the White House.
Howard Hunt.
And Liddy.
I want you to meet Gordon Liddy.
Two of the men at the center of the Watergate break-in that brought down a presidency.
President is a good man. Between you and me, I worry about some of the people with whom he surrounds himself.
So, Hunt, Liddy, is this the dynamic is like?
This is like this right now?
Yeah.
Well, it's more tempestuous most times. No, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he and I, we get it. We
were wrestling on a floor.
We mess around.
Punch you.
And if you want to succeed in this line of work, you need to be willing to bend the rules, color outside the line.
It's such a refreshing take on a story we've heard so many times. And, you know, I love that they're telling it from the perspective of the burglars.
What drew you to Hunt?
I love the writing. You know, Pete and Alex, the writers, are just superlative. They did Veep. They're just geniuses. And Hunt, I mean, in many ways, it was the project itself that drew me, because Hunt, I find, a rather atrocious character in history, you know. But in this satirical fashion, you know, I love Liddy's character.
You should have seen this guy operate. Gets the cleaning lady to let us in. Ergo, 100% legal. And they can't ideas.
He is the cartoon character that we kind of see. You know, I mean, if anything, we had to sort of dial him back a little bit. You know,
How do you dial back G. Gordon Liddy?
I don't know. You know, he's like Hunt. He was one of those people when I knew obviously who he was, but when I sort of dove into him a little more, I thought, this guy's really distasteful. But then the more I played him, the more I kind of had this like affinity for him, because he was kind of an optimist. Like, his storyline, even in prison, is just sort of a, you know, he kind of embraced his infamy, which I think we now see people do all the time.
What was the set like? I heard you guys were having a lot of fun most of the time.
We had a lot of fun. We had too much fun to get paid for.
Oh, we had one great thing where he's supposed to, I fall ill, and he picks me up and carries me, and people say he's dying, and he's like, not on my watch, and he carries me. It's when we're in prison, and so I had put all of these, what do you call those?
He does the scene, and he does it beautifully, actually. He falls on the ground, and I have to, from a crouch, have to just pick him up and sort of march him out, you know, sort of Shawshank style, out of the prison. And I went down there, and I'm bleeding out of my ears and veins, and then everyone's laughing at me, and then I realize he starts unbuttoning his shirt. He's put weights all over his entire body, probably weighed like 200 of sandbags.
On the ankles,
every part you could strap weights on.
Knees, everywhere I could.
Exactly. Got a hernia.
For an audience today, given everything we've been through the last few years, the craziness seen in Washington the last few years, what do you hope they take away from this?
It's a tough one, because I think, you know, I mean, obviously there's all kinds of sort of, you know, how power corrupts, but it's very unique to Washington. There's versions of it in, I guess, big business or Hollywood or whatever. It's this desire to have proximity to the ultimate power, you know, and when you become so blinded by your own ambition and to achieve that goal, how truly toxic it can be, and in this case was toxic.
These guys
for the
would do
country.
anything.
Yeah, anything. It was a kind of patriotism and really zealotry, you know, more than anything else that motivated these guys.
We're patriots acting in the country's best interest.
They're a great team.
I do, boy.
I liked the energy a lot. It was fun.
White House Plumbers premieres May 1st on HBO.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.